This tutorial will explain how to install the Citrix Receiver program for use in the NANSLO Remote Science Lab. First, how to install it on a Mac. The first thing to do is to go to the denverlabinfo.nanslo.org page and read the instructions very carefully. You can use any browser that you want, and you basically just have to click on this link and then download the receiver installer. Then install the Citrix Receiver program, and you may have to find that in your downloads location. It won't just install automatically. If you're prompted to do anything else after installation, just ignore it. Just click finish or close or whatever you need to. Don't open it. Don't do anything to it. It will just sit in the background, and it will be called whenever it's needed when you're ready to do your remote lab. So once it's installed, you really don't have to do anything else to it. So let's go click on this Citrix Receiver link, and that will take us to this page. Notice since I'm on a Mac, it only gives me one choice, which is to download the receiver for Mac. I click on that, and then I save the file, and it's going to download as a disk image. We'll cover the PC installation next. Now we just wait for it to download, and then open the Downloads folder, and then open the disk image that was stored there. Once that opens, there'll be two icons. You want to click on the Install Citrix Receiver icon, and that will start the installation process. You'll get a series of windows with prompts. Just click your way through like you do with any installation. Make sure you agree and allow it to do what it needs to do. And then just run the installation, entering any passwords for your system that you may need to enter. And once it gets through with the process, it's all ready to go. Well, that was installation on a Mac. Now let's take a look at how to install the Citrix Receiver on a PC running Windows 7. It will be about the same for Windows 8, although the screens might look a little different. We'll start once again on this page and click on the Citrix Receiver link. But notice this time it gives us the option for the Windows receiver. And the dialog screens look a little different for Windows. You want to save the file rather than run it, and I'll explain why in just a minute. And once the download is complete, you want to view the Downloads folder, right-click on the Citrix Receiver program that's there, and choose Open Containing Folder. This will open the folder that has the program in it, and now you can right-click on the program and choose Run as Administrator. This will save you a lot of headaches later on by allowing it to do everything it needs to do. So now the install program is running, but I don't see it anywhere. There's an icon that's appeared on the taskbar. That is the Citrix Receiver icon. If we click on it, we can see that the window pops to the foreground, and we can continue with the installation. Once the installation has completed itself and done all the changes to your system that it needs to do, it may pop up with a window asking you for additional information, but you want to not do that. You just want to finish this and close the window, just like it says on the installation instructions. So we'll hit finish, and that's all there is to it. Now let's jump ahead to when it's your time to take a remote lab. And let's imagine that it's lab day, and you click on the link in the email that was sent to you to join the lab, or you click on the link that's in the scheduler. Either one will work, and that brings you to the remote lab. After entering your username and password, instead of getting to the lab, you see this. This screen means that even though you thought you installed the Citrix Receiver, You really didn't, or it didn't get installed properly somehow. So click on the I agree with the Citrix license agreement box and click install, and you'll see some very familiar screens here. You want to go back through the installation process just as you did before, or perhaps as you didn't before, as the case may be. Once that process is finished, then you should see the Remote Lab screen with an icon in the middle of it that will correspond to whatever lab you're there to do. When you click on that icon, a remote interface will start up, and this is your indication that the Citrix Receiver is working properly now. And here's a representative interface. It won't be the one that you see probably for your lab, but it'll be similar to this, and it will have similar kinds of controls. So that's pretty much it. If you have trouble with any of these things, or if reinstalling the Citrix Receiver doesn't work, you need to call the help desk immediately and get some assistance. And if they can't help you, they'll put you through to staff in our lab. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy your remote lab.